Ivy, a small-time Hollywood actress, is secretly married to A-list movie star Holt Nicholson. An accident on the red carpet at a charity gala leads to her accidentally touching Holt's private area, which goes viral across the internet. She becomes the target of public outrage. Her career is destroyed, and she is even hunted down. Her agent lies that the two are cousins, but unexpectedly, Holt publicly acknowledges her as his family. Not only does he refuse to mention divorce, but he also invites her to move into his mansion to prepare for a new role. Yet this family bond is far more dangerous than being strangers. Alex didn't knock. He had a key and he used it like a weapon, throwing the door open and slamming it shut behind him before the flashes from the hallway could penetrate the gloom of Ivy's apartment. He looked like he'd been electrocuted. His hair was standing on end, his shirt half-tucked. "You," he breathed, pointing a shaking finger at her. "What goes through that head of yours? 8mm. Did you think, hey, there's Holt Nicholson? Let me just grab a handful." "It was an accident," Ivy whispered. She was sitting on the couch, wrapped in a blanket, though it was 70 degrees in Los Angeles. "Accident?" Alex laughed a high-pitched, hysterical sound. He threw his tablet onto the coffee table. "Tell that to the court of public opinion. They're calling you a predator, Ivy. A thirsty D-list predator." "The carpet was loose," Ivy said, her voice sounding hollow even to her own ears. "I tripped, and you landed on his dick." Alex scrubbed his face with his hands. "His team is going to eat us alive. You know who represents him? Eric Calderon. That man does and sends these and deceased letters. He sends airstrikes. He won't sue," Ivy said softly. Alex stopped pacing. He stared at her. "Oh, you're a legal expert now. You think because it was a trip, he won't sue for sexual harassment? He's Holt Nicholson. He protects his image like it's a nuclear codes. He won't sue because he can. He sued his wife for tripping." The memory hit her then unbidden. 3 years ago, a conference room in Century City that smelled of lemon polish and old money. Ivy was 22, wearing a dress she'd bought at Target. Across the mahogany table sat Holt. He hadn't looked at her, not really. He was reading a document, sick enough to be anywhere. The trust merger requires a legal union, his lawyer had explained, as if discussing the acquisition of warehouse. Tax code 409 implies significant benefits if the assets are consolidated under a marital umbrella. Ivy had signed her name, Ivy Snow. Holt had signed his. The pen scratched loudly in the silence. Then he had looked up. His eyes were the color of a stormy sea, dark and unreadable. "Stay quiet, Mrs. Nicholson," he had said. His voice was low, devoid of any emotion other than mild fatigue. "Live your life, I'll live mine. Just don't make noise, don't make noise." Ivy looked at Alex, who was now hyperventilating. She had made the loudest noise possible. "We need to get ahead of this," Alex muttered, pacing again. "Apology video, no makeup, tears, real tears." "Ivy, can you cry on command?" "Of course you can't. That's why you didn't digit the soap opera gig." "I'm not doing an apology video," Ivy said, gripping the blanket. "I didn't do anything wrong. This isn't about truth," Alex roared. "It's about survival. Do you want to go back to waiting tables in the valley? Because that's where you're headed." Ivy's phone buzzed in her hand. She looked down.